Hey guys, welcome back to the RideRighrWaxing and UK One Wheel channel. We are back on snowboards, Burton Custom snowboard, a very nice snowboard indeed. Kind of like a flagship really. And now this board came about through you guys, the RideRighrWaxing family, Instagram, Facebook, and of course YouTube. One of my customers reached out and said, I don't suppose you know of a snowboard for sale. I need a decent length of 160 or 162, kind of wide stance for my partner. I reached out to a couple of my customers who actually had this as a spare board. I've serviced both of their boards on my channel, which is really cool. I've never serviced this one. This one does need a little bit of RideRighrWaxing love, I'll be honest, and basically hooked them up. So if you've got anybody that you know that wants to do some upcycling, if they've got an old snowboard kicking around, old set of skis, and it's just sat there, like I say, it's better to upcycle. I could quite happily try and get you some money for it. We'll pass it on, and if anybody's looking for something, then do let me know. I can create a little list, and obviously I can put it out on the channel, and we can try and build up some trading and basically try and get some skis and boards under people's feet for very low cost. Because like I say, to get into the sport is quite expensive, and I would always try and recommend taking your own stuff if you can, because that way then you know what you're riding, you know the consistency of what you're riding, and also it's quite nice to turn up on the slope and you've got something that's really cool, and you feel like part of the actual crew, part of the scene that you're going to. So we're going to put you in my hand and have a detailed look at this Burton Custom, because it is very flat and fluffy, I think is the easiest way to describe it. So let's take a look. So as you can see, we've got that strip light above us. We have no light whatsoever, so we have no shine on this board. Picking up a little bit just there. It is very flat and it's very fluffy. The whole board, don't know if you can see it in there, it is so fluffy. So it really is in need of a mega base scrape. Not really any PTEX to be fair, to be done, which is nice. But yeah, it's just super fluffy. It's a shame really. Let me just see if I can zoom in. There we go. You can see the fluffiness. It's like an Angora jumper under here. But we're going to get this looking ship shape. We're going to get the edges done. Edges aren't too bad, but we're going to give those a good polish up. There's a little bit of corrosion just up on the edges here. The actual edges are in quite good condition all the way around to the tip as well, to be fair. But you can see, there is no shine whatsoever. You can see a little bit of residue of just wax there, which is obviously kind of giving you some shine. So we're going to turn this bad boy around. So I'm going to stick some tunes on, and let's make this board look completely different. This is what we're going to be going for, this definition here, and try and get this shine. Here we go. So in aid of a very sharp metal scraper, we're getting a bit of colour back in the board, which is good. We're getting these fluffy bits removed. You can hear the difference in tone, and that's getting all this dead material. There's a little bit of wax just there, but most of this is just dead material. And that is key. So you want to get all that, so exposing that base, so it's basically fresh base material to absorb absorb, all that wax. And again, we've got it down the end here. Just collect this. Got a bit more down there. So yeah, dead material. So we're going to consistently scrape this until we get it smooth and basically fluff free. But it is a little bit like a ploughed field, so we're going to keep. We've got a fair bit of work to do, but we'll get there. It's always worth it, like you say. All the work is always in the prep. The actual waxing part is the fun bit. You've got to keep doing this and this and this and this and this until you get the colour. And you can always see some of that red already coming up. We've got base material just there. So that's what we're doing. Let's crack on and get this scraped. Right, we have scraped and scraped and rubbed and scraped. There was a PTEX mark just here. I think it obviously gone gouge. That is now super smooth. You can actually still see the line of actually where the hole was, and you can see how dry the base is there. So I've got to do a little bit more cleaning, and then we'll get all this back up, back to base metal. But I wanted to clean it as much as possible first, to get all the waviness out and get all that fluffiness off. There is no fluffiness now, it's just basically a jolly good buff. So we're going to get all that up, we filled that in, that's lovely, and we're ready to go. So, a bit more of this, and yeah, we'll lay some wax down. So, stay with me guys. This one is taking a bit of time, but they say it's all in the prep work. You have to do all of this to get that shine, and we want it smooth and we want it directional. So here we go, stay with us. Okay guys, so this custom has been sat now for some time, and we've had it in the workshop for about an hour, so it's really cool. We're going to get this wax off, get it polished, and then that before and after, I think this is going to really pop. Already we've got great colour in the greens, the reds, the yellows. We had to really clean that white up because it was very grubby, and obviously between the black as well. That PTEX as well that I've laid down in here has come up an absolute treat. This board is going to be like new when I finish with it. So guys, stay tuned, bit of time lapse. I'm going to scrape all this off, polish it up with the multiple brushes, treat it, and then we'll have a look at the final product. Here we go. Hey guys, right, here we go. One Custom by Burton. And I think you'd agree, this is quite a marked improvement from when I had it. It was a very flat, fluffy, dull mess. And now we have great shine on this board from tip to tail. The edges are super sharp and it is super flat. The definition in those colours are just fantastic. I'm really pleased how this has come out. And I know my customer who's going to be receiving this, obviously this is his kind of like first board, or the first time he'll be riding this board, so I want it to be the best time ever. And obviously, if you guys want to cop yourself a beanie, do check out my new RideRighrWaxing beanies. Then obviously do hit me up and I can get one organised, get one printed up and get one shipped out to you. I think they're about £20. So yeah, not too bad at all. But yeah, there we go. Another board done in the RideRighrWaxing workshop. Guys, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Share these videos with your friends. Let's get it out to the global network. Until next time, I will see you soon.